I'm Auntie. You did it wrong. You got me all confused. She is Mrs. B, and I'm Auntie. She's going to get a hold of herself in a minute. It's been a minute since we've done this.
I've done that a couple of times and said I was somebody else, but you've never said you were me.
I sometimes wish I could be.
This is our first video since Christmas, since the New Year. So Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! This is the first time I've had makeup on since the week before Christmas. I think Terry's happy that I came to record.
Oh, is he?
Probably because, you know.
You know.
No makeup.
We were just talking about, well, we were just talking and laughing and being just being ourselves. And Mr. C, my husband, was standing over there and he'd just shaking his head. He says, "I got to find somewhere to go."
Yeah, he's in the shed. But it's a nice shed. He has a TV in there, I found out.
Well, I wouldn't say it's a nice shed. It's just...
It's warm. We didn't put him out in the cold.
It's cold
Is
today.
he in the den? No, I don't see him in the den.
I think he went outside.
He went out of earshot. Because we laugh a little bit much. I mean, after...
Well, we haven't seen each other since before Christmas.
Yes.
Well, actually, it was on the 21st. It was on my birthday.
It was.
It was.
Did you have a happy birthday?
I did.
Good. And then you got to see all your kids for Christmas.
We saw
most of them.
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe half of them. We saw mostly the ones that weren't here on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, there's so many of us. I think I counted 37 of us.
Really?
Now, well,
if they were all...
If everyone was here, and so, you know, breaking it up half and half.
Yeah.
You know, that's good. It just, they can't all get here at the same time.
Your family expanded more than mine. I mean, you just had one more kid than me.
2.
No, you have...
With 5.
You had 5? I thought you had 4.
Well, Mr. C and I had 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's how...
And those were the ones that came.
Okay.
But you know, I know you weren't around us. We weren't around each other that much at that
when our kids were
in our
growing
life.
up. Yeah.
And so you probably just aren't
didn't
aware of
think
it that often. So and it's no hard feelings, but I mean, how old was she? She was, gosh, 2 months old when we got married.
Oh, okay.
So there's a long story to that. I did not break up any marriage or any relationship. That's not the story. But the truth is, my husband's oldest child and his and my oldest child are 6 months apart.
Oh, okay.
So, long story. Not going to get into it. That's all.
That oldest boy of yours has always been a doll. He was so funny. You took him everywhere on the bike. Bicycle. Yes. And, you know, he just would ride. He'd be a little bitty dude, and he'd just ride. He had little curls.
You know,
cute.
One time we rode out to the lake.
Oh, yeah.
From Perryton. It's 14 miles.
That's a long
I was by myself.
Oh.
It was just me and Keith.
Yeah.
And he might have been a year older. Might have been.
He was well traveled by then. He was used to the bike.
Well, about halfway, I was kind of hot and tired, and I thought, I'm going to pull over. There was trees. I was going to pull over. It was in summer, of course. Mm-hmm. Texas Panhandle's very hot in the summer.
Not very many trees. If you see a tree, you pull over. Right?
That is so true. It's like there's nothing there, and all of a sudden there's a tree. So So I thought, I'll pull over.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if it had rained a day or two before or what, but I I stopped the bicycle, got off the bicycle, got him out of his little seat. They're a lot different than they are today.
Yes.
And by the time I got out of the seat, we were swarmed with mosquitoes.
Oh no!
So
there's a
little puddle.
Yeah,
there was a little puddle by the tree.
Oh boy!
So I had to hurry up and get him back on and go ahead and take off. And then by the time we got that other 7 miles, about how long is it? Like 7 miles? No, I don't know how far it is to the turnoff. And then it was dirt back or gravel, not gravel. Caliche.
Yes.
Back then it wasn't paved yet.
No.
And
rough.
That long road in there. I don't know how many miles that is.
Oh, it's a ways.
And it's rocky.
Little babies.
Yeah, I'm thinking poor Keith. He went through
shaking baby syndrome.
Well, I got out there and I kept thinking, and this was way before cell phones. This was in 1971. No, 1972.
Yeah.
It might have been 1973 because he was only born in 71. 72.
Yeah.
I get everything straight. Anyway.
It's in the 70s.
So there's no cell phones.
No.
And I got to thinking, how am I going to go back?
Oh, yeah.
I was
you gotta go the whole way.
Wore out.
What did you end up doing?
Well, I finally rode the bicycle in there, and lo and behold, there were friends there.
Yes.
I was so thankful.
Anybody from town's a
yes,
friend.
Yeah. Well, that would have been true.
If you're in that situation,
I was so shy back then. I don't know if I would have done anything.
Yeah,
I don't. Because
you were desperate.
I was, but I didn't have to ask anybody other than them. And thankfully, I got to rest and enjoy being at the lake. And then it was a family a friend of my husband and I, and they loaded us up and brought us back to town.
How sweet!
I don't think I could have made it.
Were they camping out there? Or?
No, they'd just gone out for the day.
For the dinner?
I think it was a Saturday, and they just went out for the lake just for the day. Oh. So I was so thankful, so thankful. I never did it again. That was too far.
I think it's over 10 years ago. My husband was a leader of the men's group at church, and he decided, I'm going to let you swallow. He decided they were going to do an Ironman challenge. And they were going to ride bikes for so far, then run for so far, and then swim across the lake.
Oh my goodness.
From United at the edge of town to the lake. Well, they rode bicycles up to that one little bridge where Granny Grump's face is, mm-hmm. And got off their bicycles there and then ran to the lake from there. And they all stopped at the dock and just collapsed. And Terry said, we can't get in the water, we'd drown.
They would have all drowned.
But I said, well, on the Ironman stuff, don't you start in the water and then get on the bike and then run?
I think they do.
So nobody would drown.
Yes.
But he did it backwards because he wanted to end at the lake so they could have hot dogs.
Oh.
Yeah. So this whole mess of people just were collapsed. And I'm just like,
never did it again, did he?
No.
Because, if anyone could do it, he could. Yes. Especially back then. And I think he probably could today, but...
No. He won't even consider it. He was so mad because these two guys, they were real tall and lanky, Hispanic guys, and they were track stars. Well, Terry is like a football player. He's like a tackle. That's what he was. Or guard or whatever. Anyway, he's wide shoulders, just a sturdy guy. And he wasn't overweight or anything then. But he's just all there, just all there. And to get him propelled, it's not like a little bird, a bird track star, with bird bones and stuff.
Right.
Terry has like bull bones. And he's like, boom, boom, boom. And those guys are like, huh?
They're like gazelles,
Yes.
and he's like a bird. I mean, he's like a bull.
Yes. And
There you go.
they just,
Or a rhino.
yeah. They just flew past him, and he's like, I'm not going to win the Ironman challenge. I had to laugh because I knew he wasn't going to win. But I didn't tell him. He better not watch this.
He will.
He'll watch. He does.
He'll watch it. Mr. C doesn't watch him. I don't.
Oh, he
think.
doesn't. Oh.
I don't
Anyway.
think so.
Anyway,
Well,
that
he
made
hears
me
it.
think of your collapsing at the end. You know.
There's no way. No way.
I tried
Swimming
to
after that. No.
I followed him in car with water and stuff and things, and Terry go, "Don't bother me." I drink water. I gotta keep moving, or I can't keep moving.
You know, you train for that kind of thing. You don't just jump out and do it. You train for it.
I had the trailer that was supposed to pick up all the bikes, and my brother-in-law Bob was on there supposed to be loading the bikes, and Terry's like, "Why aren't you loading the bikes?" And I said, "'Cause I'm driving the pickup."
That was when you were in good shape and could do stuff.
Yeah.
We were discussing...
What? I'm worried now.
I don't know if... I think they heard the story. Yes. Mr. Terry told the story, I think on our last chat, that about the skunk and the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he brought this, the dog that had been sprayed by the skunk
Our
into
son brought the dog in.
Okay, anyway.
Into the
son
inside porch.
In this very nice solarium.
Yeah.
And
they won't let me
it's got-
call that anymore because it's too fancy and they can't think of the word.
It always makes me think of a insane
asylum.
Where
Sanatorium.
That's what it always makes me think of.
Solarium, sanatorium.
But that may fit her pretty well.
Yes.
Anyway, it's really nice. It's got some nice furniture in it and nice drapes and stuff. And well, Mr. Terry decided to help get the skunk odor out of the room.
Yeah, out of the covered porch.
And so what did he do?
He took 2 gallons of vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and he sprayed the furniture. He sprayed the curtains. He sprayed the brick. He sprayed everything except the ceiling.
The floor, everything.
The floor with 2 gallons. And I walked out there.
The rugs.
Yes, the rugs, everything. I had rugs on the porch. He sprayed them. I mean, on the railing outside.
Yes.
He sprayed them.
Everything.
Everything. And I went out there and there was standing vinegar on the cement of the porch. And and it's been since Thanksgiving, and I can just it gives me a headache to go out there.
When I went up to record the last time we
were together.
Recorded, so we recorded a lot that day.
Yeah.
I went 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
The first day I went, I knew there was some smell when I walked in, but I didn't really understand what it was because you keep such a nice house, and wasn't
Cannon, or
and I wasn't even sure. Well, I wasn't even sure it was vinegar.
Yeah.
But then she decided she was going to check and see because there's a door
from my living room.
It's an outside door, an entrance door into that
covered porch.
It used to be open.
A solarium.
And so she went and just cracked the door open a little bit, and that smell just overwhelmed her. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty strong. Because I was close to you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's pretty strong.
We've been leaving windows open as long as it's not freezing. We've got a lot of plants in there. Because we built this greenhouse that doesn't work. So we have all the plants there. So we can't open the windows in the freezing weather.
Anyway.
Yeah, we got lots of stories.
We were discussing the reason I'm talking about that.
Yes, okay.
Is we were discussing that she's just going to have to take those curtains down and wash them.
Yeah.
And she says she can't because she has to. They're screwed in the way it's all attached and everything.
Yeah,
and she would have to.
For cheap curtain rods, we use, what's that called? That you put wires through. Conduit, and then we put those flat conduit screw-in things for pipes.
But you said she did, can't do that. I said, well, when you're on a day you're feeling really good, so that her health hasn't been that great, and mine hasn't been that great. And I said, well, if you can't do it, then I'll come up on a day I'm feeling good, and I'll help you.
But
and
us coordinating the good days is kind of hard. She called me last night, or texted me last night, said, how are you feeling? I'm going to come to your house, and we're going to record. And I said, oh, that would be good, but I have limited internet. It's on a metered thing. So I said, well, I don't have internet.
Yeah, she's way out in the country, and she has issues with it.
Too. But, yes, I'm aggravated. So I came here. And she said, let me know if you feel well enough,
Yeah, I did. I said, if you can't come down here, I'll come up there. And she says, well, maybe we could go park by the library and use their internet. And would it be okay to do it in the car? I'm like, well, you bet it is. We can do it in the car. Which, by the way, another thing we did, if you look, we posted
a Zoom
chat. We did.
Yeah.
Was it before Christmas?
Just before Christmas.
Right before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
we thought, well, maybe if we could learn to do that,
yeah,
there wouldn't be such gaps in some of our videos. The last time we recorded 22
videos,
and I think 8
said no, or
8 were blocked.
8 were blocked.
And
we have how many blocked now?
We have 10 or 12 total. They're all home free or pentatonics.
Yeah.
Now I do have disputes on 2 of them just to see how that process works, and it can take up to 30 days. However, our pentatonics Mary Did You Know is available. It's still in dispute, but they took the block off of it, and you can view it. So I may post a link to it in the not in the comments, but
I see a book,
the notes down there somewhere,
that Jan Krebs told us we need to read. When Grandma Ran Away for Christmas.
That sounds like us.
We could do that sometime, and we could go to the ski slope and not ski, and just sit at the base and watch everybody fall.
Leave our families behind.
Yes.
Oh, they wouldn't like us.
I know.
But they don't come see us.
So no, my kids didn't come see
That is not true. They do every once in a while.
Well,
I have to admit, I've been very blessed.
Yes, you're blessed.
Very blessed. But the older your kids get and get their own families,
and then if they start getting their own grandkids,
yes,
sayonara.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that word.
Yeah, good enough.
It's the Texas version.
No, we've jumped around quickly on this.
I'm sorry about that.
That wasn't you. It was both of us. So.
Grandma ran away. I think we need to run away, and you need to check your tire pressure again. You know what's funny about that video? Not many of y'all have looked at it.
There's a short.
It's very short.
There's a short on. Look at our playlist, and you'll see.
And we were at this little town, and they had this dinosaur made out of wheels that they, just car wheels.
Yes.
And they were painted green, and it looked like a dinosaur. So we was taking pictures of each other next to the dinosaur, and was being silly taking pictures of everything. And she says, I'm going to test my tire pressure. And I said, well, I'm taking video. I'm gonna take a picture of you doing that.
The timing of it.
It was so funny, and she starts taking
I took my little pressure gauge and bent down to
I'm
check
filming,
the tire pressure,
and it just blows to kaput.
Yeah,
and we scream like little girls
and laugh. Oh my gosh!
And we got it on film.
Yeah, you were taking a video from behind me.
I know.
I'm a pretty big lady, so I'm kind of
you look
embarrassed.
cute.
Oh yeah, right. All right.
I can't figure out which way to.
I know, I do that too.
When you look in the computer, it's backwards, and it's so confusing.
Yes, we get confused very easily. There's got to be more we need to talk about. We've had so many sweet comments in our comment section of all the videos we do.
Yeah.
There are people, oh my goodness. I know, I'll look it up real quick.
I like to, when I get lonely, I like to watch Helen, what's her last name? Wyatt. She's a sweet little lady, and they really are, she used to do crafts and stuff, but she's like in her 80s, and she said it's so much work. So they mostly just talk, and sometimes when I'm feeling kind of low or whatever, and I don't want to cast that onto Mrs. B there, I listen to them talk, and it's funny to me, because it just sounds like you're visiting a grandma or something,
Kind of like us.
Yeah. And so, I understand when people say, it's like a visit with some relative or something, so that's nice.
Yeah, I wanted to mention Karen Fitchner on a Home Free Christmas in Dixie video. She said that I really needed you two adorable ladies right now.
Oh.
That just warmed our hearts.
Yes.
It did, just to hear stuff like that. We know how we get, and we know there's other people out there kind of like us sometimes. I know there's others that would rather not hear that, but if they, they don't stick around or normally don't leave a comment, so that's pretty good. I think we've done pretty well. I mean, as far as
we're surprised. We're surprised when people comment. We're surprised when they like us.
Oh, and when they subscribe.
My goodness.
Gosh. Remember when we were just looking forward to having 50?
Oh,
yeah.
I was looking forward to 10.
I remember. I didn't think we'd get more than 25 or so because of our families. Well, I just figured it'd be our families. And the funny thing is,
the families don't watch.
Yeah, most of the families aren't even subscribed. They get enough of us. That's what it is.
Yeah, they're. Oh.
I have a couple that have, and I have a cousin, your niece.
Which one?
Deborah.
Oh, she watches it. Oh yeah, she told us we didn't know anything about Queen Liz.
Didn't you say that Jim?
Oh, I think Melanie and Jim watched a little bit. Yeah.
You don't know if they subscribe.
I don't know if they know how.
Now that's probably more what it is, if anything.
My brother.
But anyway, I just wanted to mention that's
very nice.
We've had a lot of people, and we need to. We will get back to responding,
and we do take down the suggestions. I have pages of suggestions, and we've done a lot of them. So keep on suggesting.
Yes, we got a new one that I hadn't even heard of. Did you see that one recently? I don't know where it was. Well, we'll talk about it later. But anyway, we absolutely love it. And I thought we thought you were already outside. Hey, you need to say hello. Hey, Mister, come here. Come here. Say yes. Come here. We make Terry.
I have my makeup on.
Come here. We make Terry say hello. Come on. Come here. Well, he's not as accommodating as Mr. Terry is.
Well, you're not as mean as I am, so he knows he has to. Yes.
I feel like I know what I am going to do. I'm going to give Miss Auntie here
Mrs. B
her Christmas gift.
Oh.
Yeah, it's for both of them.
Okay.
But I'm going to give it to her.
Okay, I'll let him open it.
Just a card. You don't have to even open the card right now.
Okay, I'll let Terry open that.
And I didn't even wrap it.
That's okay. Bring the glasses. Oh. Oh, it's signed?
Show him what you got.
It's signed. Who all signed it?
All of them.
All of them? Oh, my goodness.
This is Adam Chance.
Okay.
Just a minute.
There's
this
Rob. Adam, the new dude. What's his name? Oh, Adam.
Chance is the new one.
Okay. What's the? Okay, I don't know. I can't read the writing.
I know him, but
oh, neat.
This is Rob. That's R.
Yeah.
That's Rob.
And
that's Tim.
Who's this? You tell us, who is this?
I wrote it down even.
You did?
Who each one was. Now I can't remember.
Okay. Tim is over here. No, over here somewhere.
Austin. This
Austin.
It shows you. Austin is this one, I think.
Okay.
Or
yes. Well, thank you so much.
But guess what?
What?
It's all new songs you can't listen to till we react to it.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's see.
No.
Road, Sweet Road. We have not heard it.
No.
Might as well be me. Nope. Stargazer Lilies. Nope. Everybody Walking This Land. We do know that one.
I don't know that one.
Oh. Playing with Fire. What's Left of My Heart. We have that one.
Okay.
Understand. I think that's the one. I don't know if it recorded or not.
Oh, okay.
Mister, Remember My Name. Folsom Prison
I know
Blues. We
that
love
one.
that one. Give Me a Sign. Save the World. We've listened to that one. Giving Up on You. Nope. And that one's with Texas Hill.
I might
And So Long Dixie.
have to just sneak around with it and not let you know.
I know. Isn't that's so cool?
I'm so excited.
When we went to their concert, we did not buy anything.
No.
It,
Well, we were going on a shoestring.
oh yeah,
I was. We shared a hotel that looked like a prison.
Oh my gosh, it was a mess.
Oh my goodness, it had cement walls with holes in them. Kind of almost. Is that supposed to be chic? And had a window into the bathroom. It was a fuzzy window, but it was still a window.
It's different. It's different. But anyway, so
I'm sorry.
And then we were going to buy T-shirts, and we just never have, or sweatshirts or something, and we just never have.
There is a line.
That and we're like she says, we live on shoestring budgets. So this was that was a
Splurge.
yes, but that's why it's to both of you.
Thank you.
But I thought you'd listen to it in your car.
Yeah, but I don't. I have to wait
Why?
because you haven't heard all of it.
I haven't. No, but
Did you?
I could be
listen
the
to-
one. No, I have not. I have. They sent me a downloadable copy of it.
Okay.
So I mean, I had it before this ever got here, but I have not even touched it.
Oh.
But you can, and I can be surprised by the music. But most of this, from what I understand, is their own new music,
Oh, yeah?
original.
Oh, wow.
And it tells you in here somewhere who
wrote it? Each one.
yes, something.
How neat.
I think right here it tells you who wrote. Like Road Sweet Road was Tim Faust, Austin, Adam Wakefield, and Chris Cathorn.
I'm going to have a
Magnifying.
glass.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
It's great too.
Stargazer was
Adam
Austin.
Austin.
And
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
just saw
naming
that.
the other people with it, but it tells you who wrote them all.
Oh, neat.
And of course, we know that Folsom Prison Blue was Johnny Cash. You know, so some of them that were covers are on here. But most of them are original music.
Very cool.
So we have a lot.
You can start listening as I drive off.
Well, no, see, I still want us to do a reaction.
Okay, I ought to do a reaction.
So
okay,
at least
I'll be good.
one of us.
I'm a good actor.
Well, that's why I say. So at least one of us can get it.
I'll act like I have
real.
Okay, no, I'll be good.
Well, she gave me candles for Christmas, and Mr. C, he's kind of a little bit into gnomes. So,
but I got that for him because he has a little gnome camp in the front yard.
He made a little gnome house out of a tree, not a tree stump, but a piece of
wood,
piece of a tree, a little thing, and it's so cute.
And he got some other gnome stuff too.
Yeah, and he has bought him himself a few things.
But then
then other people have bought him stuff.
And he says people think I like gnomes.
And then at Christmas he got more gnome stuff, and he says, "Why do people think I like gnomes?"
That's kind of like Terry going, "Why do people think I like tools?"
Well, he does.
He does.
Yeah. I have the same thing. I have this little collection up here on my wall of shoes and little purses. Let me show you one. Just for an example. They're dusty. Show my dust. Show my dust. Let's see these little shoes, and has a little matching purse, and this one has this particular set has a little umbrella and stand.
That's cute.
Well,
now everybody buys your shoes?
Well, no, they stopped because I told them. I said, I think I have enough of these. Well, then the same thing happened with the cross wall back here. Mm-hmm. I think I've bought one. No, actually, I haven't even bought one. I think I mentioned it. Oh. And all of a sudden,
they're everywhere.
But
it's beautiful. I like your wall.
I'm a little slow with style, as you can tell. But
I like your style.
There's a lot of them. And I want to redo everything. And I have emotional attachments to things people give me. So
I do too.
Everybody gives me permission. No, you can go ahead and you can
but still
get rid of it or whatever. Yes, it is. And then, you know what it is. They want me to get rid of it before I die, so they don't have to do it. We've decided that's what they're doing to us. A couple of years ago, they remodeled our bathroom. We were so thankful. It was so sweet. A lot of money and time and effort because one son-in-law did the work, but they all pitched in on the cost. Well, then they got us they got us a heat. The son-in-law that did the work got us a new faucet. Not the sink, but the faucet.
Oh, that's nice.
He forgot he even did it. He says, "Oh, you got a new faucet?" He laughed. He's as bad as me. And then
you ought to tell that one funny story.
Maybe I should. That was hilarious. Then this year, I paid for it, but he came and installed the vinyl flooring all through the house. Yeah. And then this Christmas, they went together and got us a new stove, changing over from electric to gas. Mm-hmm. And he's going to install that
soon.
And the reason they're doing it, we know, is because they want to get a head start on redoing the house before we die, so that they won't have to redo it to sell it.
Yeah, I'm afraid that, we've gone through our house little by little. It's a 100-year-old house. We've gone through little by little. And Terry is always saying, "Oh, this is going to bring a good price." I said, "Well, it might, and then they'll just tear everything down that we've done." Say, "Oh, that's so 2000."
You just don't know.
Or 2020.
You never know. They watch a lot of home improvement remodel stuff.
I get so mad they tear out marble and granite countertops now. Because they're 5 years old. A different kind of granite or marble.
Oh.
Or I don't know. I get so aggravated I turn the channel because I think that was only put in there probably less than 5 years ago, and I just think, well, that's dumb.
Well, you know, I need to redo a lot in my house. We're not the what is it? DIY home improvement
yourself
people that they are.
We shouldn't be.
Well, and that so it doesn't get done because we don't have the money to put into it. Mm-hmm. So, but you know, I need to paint a lot and stuff. So, Miss Auntie here has offered many times that she would come help me. And I was thinking about that, and I thought, no, you're not healthy enough, right? Well, and if I made you sicker, then your family would come after me. Well, I'm going to see a specialist. Maybe I'll be a whole brand new person. She will. After this month, we will at least know some steps forward. Yeah. And think a little bit's been better.
Yeah, I've been better.
You've been a little bit, but she's got some medication lined out, and it's helped funny, a little bit.
Because I got this one medication to take at night, and I took it for 30 days, and I tell you, I sleep in 20 hours a day. I could not stay awake. And my husband took it to the pharmacist to get it refilled, and the pharmacist looks at it and he says, 300 milligrams? That's supposed to be 100.
Wow.
And he said, he looked in his record and he said, well, that's what the doctor put down. He said, would you try 100, see if she's out of pain? And if she's not out of pain, she can take one more.
But it was just keeping her drugged up all the time.
But, I mean, now I'm awake.
You're awake today? I was worried. I was concerned, not worried. I was concerned about you coming
driving.
Down here. So I'm glad she did. I'm glad you're getting better with that, or controlling that. And like I said, we'll know more later on.
And your therapy is helping.
Yes,
it's not emotional therapy. I always said, you're having therapy.
I need therapy
for my back, for my leg.
Physical therapy. I go to physical therapy, and it has been helping.
Good,
it's helping a lot.
So if you are told you need that stuff, go for it
and do what they say. It's worse when I don't do the stretches that they tell you to do at home. Yeah, if I don't do those, it's worse. Mm-hmm. But anyway, is there anything else that we want to put in our chat? It's been, I don't even know how long.
Probably fairly long. So we probably ought to get on to the music.
If you watch this and go watch our reaction videos, we're going to, I don't know what all we're going to react to. I don't know how much time we're going to have to do today. But we wanted to stop by and say hello.
And we missed you.
We do miss you. We
like to read the comments, and I haven't been keeping up with them, but I'm going to do better.
Yes, there's been another issue. We have so many
I am not
technical
savvy,
issues.
and I'm always being dropped off as administrator. So at the first I was entering as Mrs B and Auntie. I forget who I am. Oh, dang. Anyway.
Yes, so
then it switched me off, so I just am answering as Elaine. So that's me. So
anyway, we will get back to that, and I'll also try to do the videos more. Maybe do some of the Zoom videos when we can't get together. Yeah. If you have topics you want us to talk about, instead of us just sit here rambling about our lives.
Oh, we're so well read. Kind of.
But are our lives that interesting? I don't know.
We're just ordinary. But, they've got all kind of people that are extraordinary, so ordinary might be refreshing.
I like to listen to people's stories.
Yeah. I do too.
I mean, it doesn't affect me one way or the other, but it's as far as emotionally, if I don't know them that much. But I just like to listen to people talk.
Oh, you were worried about Helen and what the big change was?
Yes.
Her big change is that she has that big chicken pen, and that rooster won't be attacking her no more. Mr. Hodges?
Yes.
The rooster.
Captain Hodges.
Captain Hodges, the rooster, won't be attacking her anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because they got the big pen put together.
Okay.
So there's no, she's not changing her life or anything.
Okay.
Well, that might be a change in her life, not to be attacked by a chicken, a rooster. Anyway.
That was important. We got that in there. We hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.